Okay. Добрый день, пилот. Как дела? Ты говоришь по-русски? Нет? Okay, it's been a long time since I've practiced my Russian, but I felt like I needed to speak a little bit just to introduce this little mission I'm going to try here. It's nothing very fancy, but I haven't flown the MiG-29 in a long time. So I was just saying hello, how are you in Russian, and then asking if you spoke Russian. But yes, I've put like a MiG-29 here. I've given it a waypoint over the ocean there, another one over the mountains. Then the next waypoint brings me to some ground targets that I've put, and a helicopter that's sort of like radio controlled over a lake there. So I'll try to shoot the helicopter with infrared missiles, and then I'll switch to air-to-ground mode and rockets, and I'll try to shoot the trucks that are parked close to the lake, and then we'll try to land. So pretty simple stuff, but not that simple when you haven't flown the plane in quite a while. And the reason how I realized that I hadn't flown this plane in such a long time is that I don't think I had used it since I got my new HOTAS last summer, because there were no controls really set up for them. So I just went and set it up a little bit earlier, and hopefully I'll be able to remember where I've set the keys for everything. If not, we're just going to discover together. I've also put an MI8 in case I crash. I can go pick up the pilot if he manages to eject. So there I am on the flat line. A few parked MiG-29s there, a few trucks with fuel and stuff there. There's a fire truck in front of us going by. So yeah, I think I'll just go to the adjust controls. I'm gonna try some of the things here. Okay, I've set navigation modes on that button. Next waypoint, previous waypoint. This is, I think, my lock button. There we go. This should change weapon. This is the weapon fire. Maybe I could put the trigger as well, because I've set it up for the top button, but I think in the MiG-29 you shoot the guns with the same key as the weapons. So that changes weapons, that fires weapons. Did I set something there? Yes, electro-optical and then radar. Yeah, it's an on-off thing. This is my trim keys. Okay. Yeah, those view things, I should probably remove those. Clear, because that thing is for, there we go. I'm just gonna go back. That's supposed to be just for trim, so there we go. The other ones shouldn't give any commands now. Just that. Okay. And so this does nothing, this nothing assigned to it. This I think was chaff and flares. There we go. This is my air to ground. This is nose wheel steering, but I don't think it does much. And so yeah, that should be simple enough. And then you have like the air to air, different modes there. All right, so we've got this. Let's put our feet on the pedals. Wait for the fire truck to go by. And so if we look at our position, we're here, there's the fire truck going there. We're going to take this taxiway. We're going to get on runway 22. We're going to head out to sea, and then to those mountains, and then to that area there. So fire truck is out of the way. Oh yeah, my brakes. Yeah, this is a usual spot. It looks like it's on the same position as what we can see on the stick. You can see when I brake there, that lever. There you go. The one thing I'll have to probably set is the afterburner. I find the afterburners are turning on a little bit too quickly compared to the other aircraft. On my HOTAS I have some finger lifts to get into afterburner. Usually if I go all the way to the stopping position, I'm not in afterburner in most planes, but this plane's already in afterburner, so Alright, a little bit of brake. We'll initiate a right turn over here. And yeah, I can show you what the plane looks like with my usual number 32 on it. Oops, veering off. We don't always realize when we're in outside view where exactly we're going. But that's the plane, and you can see that it has 4 rocket pods and 2 air-to-air missiles. I think it's the R-73 or NATO codename AA-11 Archer. Da. Gotta be careful because the landing gear is pretty fragile on this one. I think we managed to get things in without too much of any problems. Okay, so now we're navigating. So it's pretty much a straight line out to sea. We've got this instrument here that's kind of hard to read when you don't know how to use it, but if you veer off in one direction, the green arrow is not going to line up with the white arrow, and that's what tells you where to go. Could do it on purpose, like if I make a right turn here. We'll see. Well, I didn't veer off course all that much. We'll see that the green arrow is going to move away from the white one. So that would mean that I would have to turn to the left of where I need to go to bring it back inside the white lines to be on flight plan, of course. Now it's coming back, so now I have to bring it in front. Probably because I didn't do it fast enough and that I'm very close. It's not gonna work, so let's just switch waypoints. And next waypoint is the one over the mountains, so we're gonna turn for that one. There we go. So again, we're a little bit to the right of the flight plan, so if I want to get back on it, I have to turn a little bit to the left. Green arrow's going to get back into the white ones. And then if I head in the right direction, we'll be close enough, I guess. And this is where they allow me to do some aerobatics. Looks better like that, actually. Just wanted to show the maneuverability and the nice vapor effects on the wings. Like that. Woo! Okay. Let's get back into the cockpit and see if we can get back on our navigation point. Okay, I think we just passed it, so that means we're gonna have to go to the next one. Around here. Seems to make sense, yes. Okay, so now we'll do is we're gonna go to BVR mode. We're gonna turn on the radar. Let's see if we can spot that helicopter. We've got 73 at the bottom right, so I believe that's the R-73, the missile that I have. And then I have a contact there. So let's try to lock this. We've locked it. And we've lost lock. It's the little helicopter pilot guy trying to jam us. He's just not getting I'm having a hard time getting used to the controls for the radar, but yeah, there he is in front of us. So I think we might be close enough to get a missile off. Let's try it. There we go. Good hit, but let's just make sure. Woohoo! All right. He's losing parts and he's flying sideways. Good enough for me. Alright, so now we can turn the radar off and we're going to switch to air to ground. And we can see in the HUD we have S8Com, which is our rockets. So my ground targets should be right there at the other end of the lake. If we zoom in, you'll see there's smoke. And there are 2 columns of trucks. Kind of hard to see at this distance. Important is I know where they are. So I'll line up with the left group here. You're probably going to see them a bit better now in the HUD. And let's let them have it.
Pull up.
I don't think there's much left of that column. But since we have plenty of rockets left, we're going to go for the other one. It's a cool looking plane. Oh, and we can see a big splash in the lake. That's probably our helicopter that we shot at that just fell in the water. Alright, let's shoot.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Alright. That's why I like shooting rockets. No matter what plane you shoot them with, it's always fairly predictable, and those more modern ones, they help you to be able to know where the impact's going to be. Now I think the key for the cannon is this, yes. So now we're on gun. I don't think there are any targets left, but I'm just going to practice a gun pass. I was going to say there's one that looks like he's still alive. It's the one that just blew up.
Pull up. Pull up.
Alright, so we can shoot guns. Always a good skill to have. Alright, let's go back to our nav mode. So we can see that we have landing, so that means that our next waypoint is the airfield. So we should probably see it. Oh yeah, it's right there in front of us. So I'm going to slow down because I need to get to about 300 before I land in terms of the speed. So now we've got our air brakes out. And if I'm not mistaken, for the MiG-29, you can't have the air brakes out when you get your gear down. So I guess now I'm at a speed where it would be safe to get the gear down and the flaps down. Let's try the flaps first. Yeah, the flaps are down. Let's check if the gear comes down. Nice. Okay, I guess I didn't break it, so that's good. So I'm flying at about 340 right now, and I want to touch down, I think, somewhere around 310. And I watched somebody do it online, and he had his sort of nose up about 10 degrees. So I'll slow down some more and then bring the nose up and then hope for the best, I guess. Let's get our feet on the pedals. We're doing okay in terms of speed. I think I might be a bit fast again. So let's get that nose up to about 10 degrees up. That should look about right. And I think I had bound my parachute there. Let's do that and see how we did. We've got a parachute. We're in one piece. Wow. Loving this. I forget if the parachute drops on its own or yeah, I have to just hit the key again. Da, I have to go to parking area, I know. I will take the plane back to the place that I took it from, don't worry. We got this, comrade. I did not break anything. Alright, go veering off in all kinds of directions while I'm in outside view. That's why we fly from the cockpit. I like those hydraulic brakes that make it sound like you're driving a industrial tractor of sorts instead of a sophisticated fourth generation fighter. Duh, I have same brakes on my tractor at home. I really like it. Sturdy. I was hoping to put it like straight on the line where I got it, but as you can see, I'm gonna be a bit off. Well, I'm closer to the soldier here. I can say hi. Probably he can't hear me right now. Hey, hello soldier. I'm gonna turn off the engines. Is it this one? Is it this one? This one, this one. There we go. If I turn off the engines, maybe he'll hear me, but this truck right there is very noisy. Gonna smile for the camera. Does it work? Yeah, we can see my pilot looking in this direction here. It's a good way to take a screenshot. Let's try with this mode here. Maybe we can get a better angle. Will it be more interesting from the other side? Like this, something like this. That's not bad. Looks like he's talking to the soldier. The soldier, very serious soldier, is not responding. There, that's going to be my screenshot for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Let's see our kills before we go. Yeah, so all bunch of trucks and we got the helicopter. Woohoo!